Transitioning back to school can be a challenge for both parents and students. And if you're the parent of a child with autism, there can be additional challenges. And with us today is Susanna Peterson, Executive Director of the Autism Society of South Central Wisconsin. Susanna, thank you. And so this can be a challenging time of year for parents of children with autism and for the kids themselves.
It can be. Kids sense the transition, and a lot of times children on the autism spectrum have trouble with change in routine. Right. And so what parents tend to see are some behaviors generally related to anxiety that kids are feeling but can't necessarily express.
So you have some strategies to help with that, and the first is to establish a school schedule, really to do that right now.
Right, exactly. This is the perfect time. 2 to 3 weeks before the school year starts, we like parents to start a school schedule at home. That means basically that kids are going to bed a little bit earlier and waking up earlier. Yeah.
And then visit school and the new teacher. This is really important.
Really critical, yeah. If a kid can get into the school building, see their classroom, see where the lunchroom is, have an idea about where the playground is, and that kind of thing, it really makes the whole transition much easier. They know what to expect.
Sure, and while you're there with the teacher, you should discuss strategies, goals, and suggestions. I know one of the things is like maybe it helps the student to have a job in that classroom, something like that.
Right, exactly. So when a parent visits with teacher, may want to let the teacher know about any special needs their child may have. That includes, dietary needs, behavioral needs, maybe talk about behavior triggers, discuss things that were helpful in the past. What made the child successful in last year's classroom, right?
Absolutely, and this is important. You say it's encourage teachers to create a visual schedule.
Exactly. A lot of individuals on the spectrum are very visual learners, so creating a schedule, especially for that first week, for the child to see what's going to happen hour to hour, day to day, really brings down the anxiety level. They kind of know what to expect then, and like I said, it's perfect to do that very first week, especially when the whole school routine is being established.
And finally, ask other parents to foster inclusion and acceptance.
Right, that's what we look to. We look to parents of students who are developing typically and ask them to talk to their own children about the fact that it's very likely someone with special needs will be in their class, and then have that larger discussion around acceptance and inclusion and that kind of thing. And then it can make for a happier and more successful school year for everybody involved.
And just, keeping kids in the communication loop so they understand. Exactly. Some people might be just a little bit different than they are. Right, and we do want to let parents out there know, if you're a parent of a child with autism, you might be interested in the Autism Society's Fall Conference, and that's going on Saturday, October 19th. And we've got the information up there, but we'll also put your website up, autismsouthcentral.org, and a link at nbc15.com under news links. So we wish the best of luck to everyone heading back to school. Susanna Peterson from the Autism Society of South Central Wisconsin. Great to have you here with some wonderful information.
Great, thanks for having me back. You bet.
Carlos checks in with the weather one more time after this.